Bingo. Oh yes, good morning. I'll keep this one short, but Devil's Backbone's still here. Tent City's over that way. I'm back where the restaurant's over this way, and I was just charging here just to get my phone up to 50%, but my battery pack's like 75% plus. And I'm going to Waynesboro today, so I just wanted to top it off while I was here. Just enjoying sitting in peace and not in a rush today. It's probably 8:45 in that range, and the 19 miles is a long day, but it's kind of easy terrain. I think yesterday that Three Ridges climb, that's like one of the last 4,000 foot climbs for a while, so we should hit cruising altitude here and be able to do 19-20 miles no problem with the long days. Today's the longest day of the year, hike naked day as well. I don't know if I'll be doing that or not. Stay tuned. We'll see. And yeah, just enjoying the comforts. I'm gonna take a shower. I already used the bathroom. There's a gas station that has coffee and snacks. I'm gonna get a couple of those and then hitch from there. It's not too bad of a walk from here to get to the gas station, less than half mile probably. And yeah, slept well. It was a good crew last night, fire, music, and moving on. But my Devil's Backbone quest was fulfilled in the food. I just actually had some leftovers this morning, a little bit of pork and garlic bread. And that's about it. I was tired this morning, but I think it was just the excitement and staying up later and all that. But I feel good physically and ready to hike miles. Just not in a rush to do it because I don't think Waynesboro will be too difficult. If I get in at 6 o'clock, so be it. And me and Big Lug are looking at splitting either a Airbnb room or a hotel room because there's no free camping. I guess there's construction now, so that was my plan all along. And then that church hostel that's there is closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So today is Saturday, so looks like unless we want to camp right outside, we might just do split a room somewhere for the night and then do a resupply in the morning and get ready for the Shannondoas tomorrow, which is Sunday. All right, that's it for now. Just slow moving, but kind of that was my plan all along. I was never going to be in a rush to get out of here. I'll pack up and shower and then hit the gas station and then hit the trail. That's it. Oh yeah, you have to break these bad boys in, but they feel nice. 846 miles. They barely made it, but thank you to these shoes. They were awesome. But all good things must come to an end. Oh, didn't want to go. Thanks. Oh yes, good morning. I'm doing the short little road walk to the gas station, and the GoPro's back out. It's just so much easier doing these with the GoPro. So a little phone experiment. Hold on one second. Don't want to get hit by a car. So yeah, gas station, coffee, hitch to the trail. Me and Big Lug booked a room in Waynesboro, another one. So yeah, coffee, hitched to the trail, and me and Big Lug are splitting a hotel in Waynesboro because there's no free camping. I think I mentioned that already. And it'll be nice to get inside because then through the Shannondoas, I will not be staying inside and it's gonna be hot. And I'm gonna try to get laundry done. Definitely Chinese buffet tonight. But yeah, it's gonna be a hot one hiking today. So I'm gonna drink hot coffee anyway because I love it. That's it for now. I got a Chinese buffet and a hotel room to motivate me. Alright, let's get to Waynesboro. With all this farmland, you think they'd let us walk through it one time, flat. Oh yeah, back on trail. I don't know, maybe around 2 miles in, just over, something like that. And I didn't even get half a mile after I got a hitch from a guy who did half the trail, like over 20 years ago. I believe his trail name was E-Bug. He gave me a hitch from the gas station. And then from there, I started hiking. And within a half mile, not even a half mile, there was a guy doing trail magic. So I had a Coca-Cola can and he had a bunch of different things. So I chose the bag of cookies. They were like the little Chips Ahoy style. So should be pretty easy day. I haven't really looked at the ups and downs, but just from hearing everyone talk, and I think we're in for pretty nice friendly trail for quite a while. I want to say the next obstacle is the roller coaster, and that's still quite a ways from here, but even that is nothing too insane. And then after that, I think the next thing would be the second half of Pennsylvania going north with the rocks. So there's a lot of days to make mileage. My spirits are obviously high because I stayed at the brewery and now I'm going into town and staying at a hotel. So today kind of just feels like take my time, enjoy it. It is hot, but not unbearable. It's gonna get hotter. So that's kind of the look ahead, and I do have a somewhat of a loose plan for the first 3 days of the Shannondoas, and then debating if I want to do a 0 in Front Royal after, or just wait until Harper's Ferry. I have not decided yet. I'm gonna see how I feel, see what the dates are, and because, you know, I am still 500 miles, probably a little over here from my family where I grew up, but that is starting to just every day with mileage becoming more and more of reality. So that is exciting. So I don't want to take too many more 0 days in between, because then I can take a few there. But it is still 500 miles, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can make it there. That's still a ways away. So if I need a 0, I will take it. And yeah, I'm gonna just be consistent through here. I'm sure I'll have some 25-mile days, but if I can use it to my advantage where the trail is easier terrain and do 20s and have a bunch of free time to enjoy it, especially with these long days, I might do that a lot. And That means getting into camp at 3 if I start early, or hanging around like I did this morning and not being concerned starting at 11. Same thing. I will get to Waynesboro on a 19-mile day, still with plenty of daylight and enough time, hopefully, to shower and eat the buffet. So yeah, that's kind of a look ahead. My tripod, I mentioned this, broke, and it is hard to set up for shots, so I might just have to do some walking shots with the GoPro today and get some shots with my phone, but I might not be able to set that up. Hopefully I can buy a cheap one in Waynesboro. That one was cheap, it was $20, and it lasted a long time. I'm proud of that tripod. So, and my shoes. New shoes feel good. I am happy. Just putting in work, and another 19 miles will be done today, and just getting closer and closer to everything that lies ahead, and exciting things, and hard parts of trail, and easy parts of trail, and everything in between. So yeah, sweating, but without the massive climbs you don't sweat as much, so that is nice. A sign of things to come. The first outside of the Shannondoa signpost. This is what I'll be seeing for 100+ miles. I'll check it out. Guess that means I go this way. Oh, the new shoes, I'm not used to how much tread they have. They stick to the rocks. Oh, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. So it is well under 3 miles to Rockfish Gap, which I have a list of numbers to call to get a ride in to the Quality Inn, which I'm getting more and more excited about. And you've already heard by now the Chinese buffet, also exciting. But a little hiker, I don't know if you'd call it a game or mission. When I'm getting into town, what happens is I'd be in a situation where if I was at home or traveling, driving, you know, anywhere with modern amenities, I would have used the bathroom. But because there are these things called toilets in town, and if you've ever used one, they're pretty awesome, I am playing the waiting game of I hope I can make it, which, being under 3 miles, shouldn't be a problem, but as many people know, that can change quickly. So something a lot of through hikers or just, you know, hikers in general will do when you're getting into town. Also, on that note, well, kind of a little different note, but usually I would have eaten, being this hungry, I would have stopped at the last shelter and made a wrap. But because I'm going into town and the town food is more appetizing and you can eat more of it than you can out of your pack, I'm willing to go into town a little more hungry than I'd be comfortable with if I was camping out tonight, because you can only eat so much peanut butter and almond butter and granola. So what I want to do is eat when I'm hungry. That way I get hungry again. Whereas if you hold it off, you're probably going to eat, get a little full, and then not eat a second time. Whereas here at the Chinese buffet, that is not going to be an issue. So something I'll do. Also with water too. Like I still have a liter on me, and I'm going to drink a bunch before I get into town, but I'm willing to push the thirst limits a little bit. If I know I'm going into town, Gatorade, I can just keep filling up water from the tap tonight and rehydrate. So things that you kind of treat differently when it's going into a town day, or going in anywhere with, you know, you could say the same about Devil's Backbone, where you have food, showers, even though you're staying in your tent. But this especially, going into town. So the trail is just nice and flat and like almost picture perfect. I'll show you. So looking forward to more of that in the future. But right now it is ride, shower, food, and then the rest will fall into place. Big Lug's somewhere ahead of me, and he might get a ride before I even get there. The couple that I've seen the last few days now, they stayed at the brewery, said he was probably about 20-25 minutes in front of me, so maybe I'll catch him close to the road gap. But either way, we both know where we're going, and yeah, happy to be, even though I had just had the brewery, happy to be staying indoors. It kind of wasn't a realization until this morning, and then as I kept walking, became happier and happier about it. And hopefully there's no sports. I mean, there might be baseball, but if we can't find a baseball game, hopefully there's a good, you know, I haven't seen cable very much because everyone's going away with it, but hopefully there's one of those classic just put on and laugh movie. Last time there was, when I was in Marion, there was Pineapple Express, and I turned it on when it was at the beginning, so that was nice. I hope there's a movie in that realm, you know, comedy, that's on one of those channels that plays movies. All right, I think I've talked too long. I'll see ya. Don't know how old they are, but I'm assuming very. But the Chinese buffet is this way. What used to be. And the Chinese buffet is still this way. I can hear the road, the dinner bell, the shower bell, the bathroom bell. They're all ringing. I'm actually going uphill into town, which is very unusual. Slightly uphill. Oh yeah. So there's a bunch of trail names here. And I called Kevin and he answered. And he's on his way to pick me up. So I'm gonna take my shoes off and just chill. Life is good. 19.1. I feel tired but good. Buffet, shower, laundry, hotel. Doesn't get better than this, because it's gonna get hot through the Shannondoas, but enjoying life at the moment. I've learned to enjoy the now, because then the misery can come in forms of rain and heat and hunger. But the now goes away quick, as does the future, so I'm good.